Hello, everybody. Gage says it's empty. Let's go see what's in the fridge today.
Hey guys, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. I'm hoping this is going to be a big treat. This is Bell's Brewery 30th Anniversary Cherry Stout Reserve. And guys, I've had their Cherry Stout before, but this is the 30th Anniversary version. The Reserve, and this is a 9%. I think, see if it has it on the bottle here. I'm not seeing it on the front, so let me spin around. Yep, 9%. Said it was packaged on 05/10 of 2018. So, and this is 9/28 of 18. So, real easy to do the math there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. About 4 months old. But it is a stout. I don't know if the cherries are going to fade over time or not, like coffee does in these stouts, or like hops do in IPAs and double IPAs. So I'm hoping this is going to be very good. This was sent to me by Cody. This is his first beer mail package he's ever sent to anybody, and I do appreciate him putting his package together and getting it to me. Packaged everything very well. He asked me little hints and tips on doing that, and I provided that, and hopefully he's going to be doing more, not just to me, to maybe some other people. So, I do appreciate it, Cody. Thanks a bunch, my friend, my brother. I do appreciate it. And the little note he sent with here says Bell's 30th Anniversary Stout Reserve. Anniversary brewed with whole Michigan cherries. And it's $5 a bottle. And he bought it at the Craft Shack, which is a beer store there, I assume. So, not seeing it here. Not saying that it's not available here, because a lot of Bell's beers are, but I don't get out to the craft beer store. It's definitely not available from the Kroger stores or Walmarts around here. All right, let's get on with this, because I don't want it to be a 30-minute video. Let's see. Let's run over to Untappd to see if there's any additional information. We don't have the IBUs, and they say here on their commercial description, oh Lord, it's a long one too, guys. Bear with me. This beer is being brewed in commemoration of our 30th anniversary of our cherry stout. We brewed a version of this beer in 2001 using oat chips and cherry pits. This time around, we have decided to brew this beer with whole cherries, oat chips, and comes in at 9% alcohol by volume. Cherry Stout was first brewed in 1988 as a nod to a local homebrew club in Kalamazoo, Michigan. It has grown to be one of our most anticipated beers we brew at the brewery every year. This beer is a celebration of what Cherry Stout means to us. So, like I said, I think I may have done that Cherry Stout. I didn't go back and look. I may be wrong on that, but it seems to me that I did a Cherry Stout from them or somebody else back in the day. So it's been a long time. So let's get on with this. There's nothing else we need to talk about. Final beer of the evening for me. So once again, Cody, thank you, my brother. I do appreciate it, sir. And the cap is a big red cap with a cherry on it. Nice little hiss. A little bit of smoke. And to the glass we go. I'm using my Sovereign beer glass today, guys. Let's go down the center, see what we get. Boy, it's not going to pour any head at all, it doesn't look like, guys. Straight down the center. Yeah, to me, could use this a tad more carbonation, but it is what it is. Pitch black. I don't see any light through the glass. To the nose we go. Rich roasted malt, a hint of those cherries. Maybe a little bit of caramel toffee or black molasses. On the nose, the cherry is cold right out of the fridge, so sometimes those notes don't come out quite as prominent as they do once it warms up to room temperature, which I am going to let it do, as I always do, no matter what style it is. But I get a faint hint of the cherries, so let's dive in and see if the cherries are more prominent in taste than they are on the nose. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Cody. Most definitely the cherries are there. They're not overpowering everything else, but they are definitely there in the taste. Very tasty. Alcohol is super well hidden for a 9%. Very, very tasty beer. Bill's, I mean, their Two Hearted Ale is my favorite beer that they do that I can get at the Kroger store here. That's my go-to beer. Well, actually, I buy it at a little gas station down the street from the Kroger's because they seem to have fresher bottles than the Kroger's does. Every time I look at Kroger's, everything that's in there is 3 months or older. And there's a little gas station that has craft beer, and they seem to have fresher versions of the Two Heart, and it's about $3 cheaper for a 6-pack. So we end up going there and buying a lot of the go-to beers. So wonderful rich roasted malt. And the cherries are definitely there on the taste, guys. And that's got a feeling as this comes up to room temperature, the cherries are going to get more prominent. It's going to open up a little bit more. So let's do that. Let me sip on this for a little bit, let her taste it, and we'll come back and give you a grade on this and see where it ends up. Alright guys, I'm back. Been sipping on about 30 minutes. Very tasty, guys. I don't think it's world class or outstanding by any means, but it is a very nice, well-made cherry stout. Date on the bottom, on the back of the bottle, telling you when they put it in the bottle. So big 2 thumbs up to Bell's for at least giving that information. I enjoyed this. This is a very nice one, very well balanced for a 9%er. Very tasty. The cherry notes, like I said, now that it's warmed up, are definitely there and prominent. Maybe if they put it in a bourbon barrel for a little while, I might add a little something to it. I'm not sure whether that would be worth it or not. Maybe that's where they want this beer to be. Being a 30th anniversary, I enjoyed it. So Cody, thanks again, my brother. I do appreciate you sending this to me, your first beer mail package to anybody. You packaged it very well, so if you send anything to anybody else, you need to package it up the same way, because everything arrived very well and in good shape. Very well done, sir. So great beer. Like I said, I don't think it's anything to write home about or anything, but a very nice, well-made cherry stout. It doesn't have that super creamy mouthfeel that a lot of stouts have, but it is very balanced, very smooth, and very easy drinking. So, final chug. Has a slight bitterness from the cherries, maybe from the hops or a combination of both. But probably what it needed to have to balance that out, not to be a super sweet mess. So, very nice. I would probably buy this beer. I don't know if I'd want to buy a 4-pack or a 6-pack of it. But it was a nice one to get and review for you guys. There's a fly in here. Damn flies. It must like cherry stouts. He keeps going back for the top of the bottle. And there went the bottle. I'm not going to pick it up, guys. It's a very nice stout. I enjoyed it. It's very easy to drink. So that's where I'm going to leave this. To me, guys, I'm going to give this A minus 90 from me. Over to Beer Advocate, they say 4.04, which is barely into their A category. Exceptional is what they're saying. I would agree with that. And over to Untapped. Untapped says 3.83, which is in their B plus range. So there are some people that don't agree with giving it an A category grade. So, but I do appreciate Bell's doing what they do, because they are one of my favorite breweries. Like I said, I do really like their Bell's Two Hearted Ale, and they do a lot of really tasty beers, guys. They really do. They do some transitional beers, and they do some more impressive beers too. And a lot of those are kind of hard to get your hands on unless you're in the right place at the right time. So with that being said, that's where we're going to leave this one. If you've had this particular version, which is the 30th anniversary Cherry Stout Reserve, the 2018 edition, let me know what you think. Till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.